Heyo, and welcome back to the Blobber Plays, our Gothic Invader series. So we've done okay. Last episode, we forced the Union on Muscovy. We have some work to do to make them happy. We've got 80 more improve capacity. And apparently 20 goes away this year, so as long as we last about a year, we're expecting to be okay. What's the bet the king dies next month? Slowing right down to start with. Get my bearings for a bit. How are we doing for tech? We're waiting to buy the printing press. How are we doing for cash? Army maintenance is expensive, yo. We just dealt with the rebels that we had been ignoring during the Muscovy War. And we're maybe going to have to find out what happens to this Novgorod. I do border Kazan, and there's nothing stopping me from holy warring the bejesus out of him in the future. It also means I border Uzbek, who currently has no friends. Oh, and Transoxiana got gobbled up at some stage. Yeah, I'm kind of liking the idea of Uzbek. If he has no friends, you're never going to get a better time to strike. We're half-ish way through annexing the Teutons. We have got a truce with Lithuania. And even though I truce broke, the Euro babies don't seem to very much care about my aggressive expansion. So maybe we do Lith. I thought I broke you up with Denmark. And how does Sweden feel about things? Disloyal. Good. Just the way I like them. I mean, if France is going to come help... I could also use that to feed some more of our... Well, would I feed them? Because I don't want to embrace... Well, I didn't even want to embrace Prussian, so it doesn't really matter. What are we more ahead on? Mill or dip? Dip or admin? We're more ahead on dip. And I think I'm admin concentrating at the moment. Yeah. Can we afford a guy? Fort defense guy. Yeah, I think we'll go try and have a go at Lithuania as long as France is helping. Well, no, we should do Uzbek while they have no friends, and then do Lithuania after. So turning around, turning around, turning around. War exhaustion can come down for like 3 months. And then we declare Uzbek tasty. No, I may have to attack Perm. Wait, Perm is supposed to be Russian? Oh no, it's just a claim. There are no rebel groups at a high enough percent to warrant leaving armies back. We could look at if we can yoink some land, because we haven't done that in a while. Yes, and that almost gets us out of the unpleasant zone. Sure, some local unrest for printing press progress. Being at war together will also help our... Will also help our love of Muscovy, or Muscovy's love of us. So I think in an ideal morning submit, or at least happy time appropriate greeting. It is still morning here. I'd rather the burgers be the more happy. Do we also do you by attacking no guy or someone like Perm? Possibly yes. That way I can be sure to get rid of their occupations that are going to get in the way of mine. We must expand in every direction to grow our power base. Oh, you bastard. Well, all the more reason to do Perm. Sorry, I need this connection into Uzbek. You did this to yourself by blocking me from touching them. Fine. I should have moved around to Glazov and attacked from Glazov, but whatever. So all I want is Kazan out. And... Wait, don't you normally have a Kazakh province? No, he apparently says no. I'm pretty sure that he normally has a Kazakh province. But he's saying he doesn't. So whatever. Thank you, Muscovy, for taking care of Perm. Also, Uzbek is almost beginning to be a better reconquest vassal. Although they're still too big. Well, they're only just too big. Yeah, actually, they are optimum reconquest vassal here, I think. If they're under 100, and they are, full annex, spit out. Okay, Muscovy's going to take care of that. So we can carpet siege this stuff. Push Kazan out. Kazan's going to be a short truce and we'll come back and eat him soon. Feed him to Muscovy, probably. Good, that ensures we have a fort in this area so that no guy can't get all "you don't occupy a fort" about this. No, Perm will be reintroduced to Russia. He already accepts the culture. It's better for him to have it than me. I don't accept the culture. One claim. I could indicate that we should hate more of QQ, and that my guy should fabricate. Good work. Okay, we got Muscovy positive. Safe. Safe. It's going to be a bit awkward going up another relationship slot, but we are integrating two people. We can probably push Kazan out right this moment. Well, I did say probably. -3 is pretty close, but not close enough. These move across to Perm. Come on, Kazan, give it up. Thank you. You may have as much access as you want. That sounds like Castile's called you in against Granada. Yeah, Castile's finally got the balls to kick Granada. Because he's refusing to integrate Aragon, but he can't form Spain diplomatically. Well, he might actually not be able to form Spain. He might not be able to integrate them because Aragon might have enough provinces that that's too much for him. But he can't form Spain diplomatically either because he doesn't have Granada. He hasn't finished Spaining. Things look pretty good. I should be doing something with my diplomat. You don't need to love me more. You're about to die. You don't need to love me more. I could pre-raise with Novgorod on the grounds that one day we expect them to be our subject. And I don't think that's out of date. Yeah, that's up to date at the moment. Quantity, Diplo, Religious. That's all accurate. I could re-raise with our dear friends in France a little bit. And then until Perm's occupation is complete, we can't peace out. So might as well speed up. France is remaxed. About the only thing we could do is send more cannons towards Perm. No guy have to deal with rebel bombs. That's quite nice. And trade ship power propagation is the next most useful for us. Seeing as we've already got the conversions equal prestige and war score cost ones. Gain the professionalism. Now, are you a Ming bitch? You are, and you don't want your freedom, annoyingly. Oh, this. Yeah, you can use it to split off one type of thing. You can use it to split off your horses or your cannons. It's a very quick way of doing that without having to go into the create new unit thing. As long as you literally only want to move... Usually it's cannons. Usually I'm most interested in moving the cannons away. I mean, I only really use cannons and infantry, so... You know... Two choices. It's bound to be one of them. Now the question is, do I actually use Uzbek? Or do I use Kazakh? And I think Kazakh, because Kazakh don't lose their cores. Although Uzbek has some extra cores that we won't get if we do Kazakh. Kazakh's cores never disappear. Because they're primary culture ones. Whereas if we do Uzbek here, then if Oirat never gets free of Ming, which considering their size, I'm surprised they're not more independence desiring, we might run the risk of happening. This was going to go to Muscoi. And this was going to go to me. It was already in my hands. I'm an idiot. So I want that and that. And then taking anything else is too much aggressive expansion because it's a non-co-belligerent. So we just ask for cash. And that'll do. That gives us the border on Uzbek we need to be able to absorb him. And then we're done over here for the moment. Unless one of these guys looks like an especially weak target. And they don't. So that's fine. We've got truces with them. They don't look like an especially weak target. How many units does Uzbek have floating around? Enough that 5, well, let's say 6 people should be enough to deal with any rebels that return home. Everyone else can come across to get ready to do Lithuania. And then we say, goodbye, Uzbek. Who does that piss off? No one important. The Timurids are a little important, but we're going to pretend they aren't. And then we convert that into being a Kazakh. And then we feed him those upper provinces. We check out how happy he is. Honestly, not happy enough. So we're going to have to spend some time happyifying him. Thank you, SPC 007 WAV? Oh no, wow. Wow! Thank you for the follow. Now, do we marchify this guy is the next question. And do we demand these bits back? No. This guy isn't a Ming bitch. We could use Chugtai as the inn. And that's a number of units that we can actually handle. But it looks like I should wait till we can co-belligerent Nogai. Or else we could use this to truce shorten Nogai. I mean, they are 3 provinces I want my guy to have. It would severely increase his power, given that he needs to core all this still. Fine. We'll do that war. Come across this way instead. Lithuania can continue to wait while we solidify more of this. Maxed with Novgorod. I was going to pre-raise with some of these guys, in case they get pissed when I eat Lithuania. Like Bibi. Although there's no point, because they have heretic opinion, okay? Waldgast. Now, thankfully, this next war is Reconquest, so it shouldn't cause... It shouldn't cause us any AE problems. I'm not in a position to deal with that at the moment. Okay, slow down. Declare that I want these back. Where the heck were you even going? You join these here. You can get to work on Chugtai's capital. I'm going to choose this now, otherwise it will choose the other option. Split, split. Aim is to force Nogai out quickly. I suppose I could also demand this non-co-belligerently. How bad would that be? It's not that bad. I mean, it costs a lot of war score. But it's not necessarily that bad. Yeah, we might be able to do that. Only gives us a truce about as long as the original anyway. How are you involved in this? Oh, you're allied to Chugtai as well. Well, good for you. And I think that brings us up to maximum, yeah, next to maximum patriarch authority. These can go deal with Kazan. That I choose to trust that my minions will deal with for the moment. Ow. It's also going to kill that one. They're even going to assault that? Okay. You can go try and push this stand out. Or not. Or not. Well, it was worth trying. So those fix that. Ow. But we've got no guy done. That's actually a bit many to lose. Yeah, that's a bit many to lose. The name of the game is pretty much always Reconquest. Let's go push Sistan out. We can come back to Nagai again later. If all of those combine together, they might defeat them. Ooh. You've declared your next attack on Kara. And QQ looks like Ajam looks like they did win. They ate up Mushasha, Mazadoran. Okay, that's nice. We can do some semi-carpet sieging of the back of Chugtai. No, the Boyars will pay for their treachery. Exclaim ideas, Canyard. Oh, sorry, Vanyard. Why Canyard? Probably because Canard is a word. But Diplo, Quantity, and Religious. Diplo, so that I can manage generating claims, integrating all our vassals, keeping all our vassals happy, keeping coalition people out. Religious, because it gives us Holy War on all the steps. And Quantity, because it means I actually have a non-zero number of manpower and larger troop count. Troop count makes you look sexy to the AI. maybe they destroy these as well. Short truce will come kill you soon. Waldegast is maxed. We're able to retreat. Looks good. Who died? No one, we just didn't purchase Fort Defenseman. They're gonna make me actually siege the capital down. Which might get done before they stream down this way. It might. God damn it. Stop picking off my stacks. We've lost quite a few stacks this fight. Ooh, there's another one. Goodbye. We inherited these ones. Might as well leave them alive. We're about to hit several of the caps. I don't really want to buy these at above cost. But I have nowhere near the cash to pay for them, so I guess we're doing that. Yep, our inherited units instantly die because they lost morale when they transformed. Actually, until you're a single stack, stay together. Deal with that in time. Good, that's you out. Eh. These over to here. And if you dare black flag me, I'm going to be really grumpy. What? Livonia was full annexed by Lithuania. Okay, good for you. I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 more occupations, and then we're... Yeah, they black flagged me. And then in theory, we're good. We'll bring all the cannons back across to the job of getting their capital back. Yeah, they got their capital back. Boo hiss. How much war score do we need to get what I want? So Almaty was the Gale. Everyone else is returnable. And in a second, these two. Another set of rebels? I mean, those ones are annoying, but where's Tumen? Oh, he's got rebels. Yeah, that's fine. Come on, group together. Very good. And across to the capital. Bohemia is elected. No, they're getting dealt with. Okay, so if you could actually go there. And we can find out the true cost now that all of this is occupied. $60. Now it's time for some revenge. How the hell is there a double crossing? Good, they've been dealt with. That's gonna hurt a bit. Oh wow, it's gonna hurt them a bit. We might actually win that. Yes! What's your religion? What's your horde religion? Alan? Because you probably already have, like, if you're a horde, you have horde CB. So you probably don't need religious for the CB. If you're Tengri, you have a hard time converting. Galifax has given in and bought Leviathan. I'd probably say admin. If you're having real religious problems, like if your religion issues are causing you unrest everywhere, then you might want to go religious, but otherwise I'd go with admin for the core reduction and governance capacity, because you're probably hitting up against those limits. He seems to think that he can win this fight, but he hasn't won it again. He's just giving me free siege progress. Yeah, but that's the whole Ayathaya run. The whole Ayathaya run is everyone is drastically unhappy with you. Because you vassalize way too many people with all the subjugation CBs that the mission tree gives you. Okay, you willing to give me all of that stuff? Good. Then you may have peace. And look at that. Doesn't Kazakh look a whole bunch healthier now? Instead of only having this little bit, he's now got chomp. Everyone needs to come home. And we desperately need to go deal with these particularists. No, I'm not helping you. I am helping Muscovy. I think we will pay that. We've already got the institution spread. I can trust up my minion. Try and keep him loyal. You're currently 300 and... That's just a little bit of overextension. Sounds like you should release some vassals, maybe. And feed them some of it. Yeah, nearly 40 degrees, you say. 40 degrees in sensible units. That's quite warm. It's quite warm. We're all good. We're pretty good. Golden Horde has died. That means I can... Yeah. I mean, honestly, I like that temperature. I really like that temperature. That's lovely go to the beach weather. We might as well be concentrating from the cultures that we don't accept. Nor ones that we're ever going to accept. Also makes them easier to convert. No, 20-something. Only 20-something. 15, 20. But yeah, we will have to deal with them. So I guess these two can come this way instead. Help him deal with his rebels. Don't know why he's got so many rebel problems. I mean, he's only got a little bit of coring to do. Gosh. We can re-raise with Armenia. Our claims against Lithuania are dying. No, the AI doesn't seem to actually quite make use of the favor system. They'll still just try to call you into wars that they think they can, as far as I can tell. Usual tricks apply. Improve with people that are your allies, targets. Make yourself friendly to them so that you can't be called in against them. Usual tricks apply. Best combat leader we can. Full front rows as possible. Our subjects are very loyal. Oh no. I just assumed that we would be getting there by the right date. Well, hopefully the peasants fight like garbage. They are peasants after all. Yes, it looks like they fight like garbage enough that we win, and therefore we may come home. Oof. Now, Kazakh is actually worth integrating and owning. It is a sizable culture group. Yeah. Double check. Let's double check. So, it's about 30. Let's say 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. Yeah, like 120. That's worth integrating. Oh, I thought you meant in my game. No, you mean in your game. Yeah, that will happen when you're for each overextension you get, the rebels increase in size. Yes, yes, yes. They might not actually get there in time. It might be sensible for me to activate the "You Siege Me Slowly" thing for a while. And given the rebels that he's been having, how about one more of you stay here? Muscovy's even doing some of his own conversions. Top work, son. Oh, are you out of rebels? He might be out of rebels. Yeah, it looks like he's out of rebels. What does the rebels sheet say? The rebel sheet says he's out of rebels. So these can actually come home. I thought they needed to stay and help patrol his area, but no. No, they do not. That's too good to pass up while he's got no friends. So wait for, say, the end of the month. Causes less aggressive expansion if you use Holy War, so... Well, it causes more prestige. Not less aggressive expansion. It causes more prestige per unit aggressive expansion. Make sure we've got the fastest guy we can to the job there. Oh, we're getting some chunking. Has the League War started? Yeah, the League War has started. Okay. So it is essentially France versus everyone else. Or is that a... Yeah, it is a League War. France and a whole bunch of little people versus more or less everyone. I don't see that going well for poor France. And yet you attacked Bohemia. You fool! You fool of a man. Do you think you can win? Maybe he thought he could win. Only 70... Only a very large number of rebels left. Well, may all your rebels be peasants, so that they die easily. And holy moly, did you take a chunk out of AQ. Yep, I can't break AQ up from the Ottomans. Is this going to be a good time because Denmark is busy in that war? No. France is getting absolutely decimated. Well, unimated. It's not 1 in 10 of their troops that's dying, it's 1 in 1 of their troops that is dying. There are no more rebels on the horizon. So actually, come home and train. Come home and train. Now, do I want this for me? I probably want this for Armenia. Well, if I take 1 for me, then I get the Holy War on a jam. We might want to make good on that one day. You should be training while we wait. How many units can this location support? Quite a lot. What other buildings should we have? We should definitely have a tax building. We should definitely have a manpower building. I mean, Venice won't honor at the moment. But no. Not yet. Actually, if I make that, then that splits nicely into groups of 10 and 4. No, you're trying to trick me. I don't want to convert his crap. I want to convert my own crap. I was about to say, does that let me get it at that guy without interruption, but no. How are we doing for relationship slots? We're 1 over. Transylvania, Nitra. Oh yes, we've got to do Transylvania and Nitra. So you lost your French alliance. Oh yeah, that's very doable. No, you need to wait for all of your reinforcements. The Emperor is now Bohemia. Bohemia won the Emperorship. And looks locked in to win the next time. Goodbye, TO. Hello, inherited units. And hello, inherited land. Now, do I want forts over here? I think the answer is a clear no. I wasn't going to accept Prussian because we said it's not a big enough culture to be worth accepting. So we might as well concentrate it away. You didn't realize they were mountains. Whoops. Whoops. So what I actually should go do is make sure that these two are ready to integrate. We embarrass the court. Sucks to be us. Am I overextended at all? No, so now is a fine time to stab up. I could actually use that guarantee as a way of pushing you away from your friends. But there's no real need to do that. One more siege and then that war is done, and then we can come over here and do the Hungarian reconquest. Of course, it pays for itself. So that one click literally lowered inflation by 1.3. Take a siege leader in case our friends don't have a siege leader. All the German land that we just absorbed, all the Prussian land, needs converting. There's no point doing that when we've already got the claims. Kind of sucks that our claims on here are going away. The war with Russia took too long is the answer there. I should get rid of you now that I no longer need... Yeah, I should get rid of this guy. Now that I've got Russia, what use is Polotsk to me? So if this could finish, we'll start integrating Polotsk and declare the other war. And you know what? This is a fort. It's in a mountain. It can be Armenia. Defender of the forts. He has defensive. So now he's up to 75% extra fort defense. Mountains, Coptic, defensive, is March. His forts nearly take double the time to get through. That's just amazing. That is lovely fort defense.